Those guys don't exist anymore. Such a shame. They had some pretty good games. Like the one we're about to play right now. Yeah. Not sure what the status is with these guys. Actually, I think, yeah, they disbanded too, eventually. I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's game. Sure, let's do it. So, guys, welcome to the next Minsk and Friends big project. Our Metro series may be done with, but the Minsk and Friends Eastern Bloc party is not quite over, because now we're gonna be playing S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl, the 2007 classic. Actually, hold on, was it 2007? God, I just feel really stupid. I suddenly had an idiot moment here, like, wait, did this game come out in 2007? Let's check real quick. But yeah, you might be thinking, like, from what I've heard, this game is very similar to Metro. Why are you playing this right away, Minsk? And you're right, actually. There is, I mean, the guys who worked on this game some of them would eventually go on to make Metro. So there's a lot of precedents. Yeah, it was 2007. That's right. This game came out in March of 2007. Which means we're actually celebrating the 10-year anniversary of this game by playing it now, which is a good enough reason to play it right now. Also, I would like to sort of show what the big differences are between this and the Metro series. There are differences. There are similarities, lots of them. Lots of surly Slavic people in ski masks and with guns and survival kits. That's gonna be our running theme, but hold on, let me see. I've got all these saved Shadows of Minskabil when I played this last. Let's just get rid of those so they don't distract me. There we go. Oh, that's weird. There we go. Now we can start fresh start. There we go. Also, I don't know. I wanted to highlight the recent events in Ukraine by playing this game, and I don't mean the whole civil war thing going on there right now. No. I mean, obviously, that's a problem people should be aware of as well. I hope they resolve the issues there quick-like and in a humane manner. But we should celebrate the really interesting events. You see back here the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, which popped back in the late 80s. And, you know, they built a sarcophagus on top of it. The thing was deteriorating in recent years, and they actually fixed it. Just last November, in November of 2016, they got it fixed by wheeling an enormous new radiation cover thingy on top of it, which I think was an incredible feat of engineering, an incredibly cool thing, and I'm really sad that it wasn't really it wasn't really, like, publicized in news as much as it should have. It was a really big deal that probably saved lives by them doing that. A whole lot of people in Europe just avoided cancer by having that thing covered up with the new thing. I mean, okay, they're still fixing it into place, so I guess there's still a chance for everything to go wrong if you want to be cynical, but for the time being, it looks like freaking score one for us. We have score one for humanity. We fixed our problems and prevented another disaster from happening. But now we're going to play a game about another disaster in Chernobyl, so you can see I am actually running a mod with this. I am running S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete 2009. Because, for you see, S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl had a bit of a troubled history in its production, let's put it that way. And the thing is, once it was released, it was quite buggy and quite a bit of a beta state, to be honest. And there's a lot of weird issues in it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete 2009 was a mod I looked up, which was one of the mods which fixed all these problems. And honestly, I don't recommend really anymore playing this game non-modded, like in its vanilla state. It's doable, but it's just kind of frustrating with some of the weird stuff, jankiness of it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete 2009 fixes the problems, and also is one of the few mods I found which doesn't just make the game a million times harder than it already is, because a lot of fans of this series feel that the game should be even harder than it currently is, and I'm not that hardcore, because this game in its vanilla state is already face-crunchingly difficult, so I don't want to make this any harder for me than it already is. Speaking of, let's start new game, and I'm just going to take the S.T.A.L.K.E.R difficulty because I can't handle these next ones. It's kind of like Metro's Ranger mode, where everyone is very sensitive to dying. Let's put it that way, including ourselves. So I don't need it to be any harder than it really needs to be. Let's just put it that way. There we go. We had a small FPS drop going on there, but I managed to yammer through it, which is a first for the channel. I think me being able to talk through an awful FPS drop. Let's get the game started. Okay, as if to prove how janky this game is, the game crashed while Fraps was running when I tried to start the new game, so you didn't miss really anything, guys. Just a loading screen, which I started recording after that. Here we are with the opening cutscene of the game. Let's hope there's no more crashes after this. Oh, that's right, it's a 2007 game, so this game actually does a really bad job of... Ah, he's dead. Of explaining what the, like, initial situation is, like the background. Which is kind of interesting in a way that you're just thrust into it. But, yeah, as you can see, here we are. Some truck with corpses, presumably in Chernobyl, in the exclusion zone. Well, that shot actually looked really good. It almost looked like they had a real car wreck there for a second. Just put through a filter. Interesting.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy.
Oh, this does not have cuts.
At least death would have saved him from the dreams.
Was there no subtitles
Let's
in
go
these?
and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
These cutscenes? Okay, I'll stay extra quiet then. There's very few of these kinds of cutscenes in this game, though, so don't worry about it, guys. We'll have subtitles very shortly.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here.
I so remember that dialogue. Bullshit. You are lying.
I think. For this one, I can give you.
No, not my PDA. Oh good, the name of the game is tattooed on this guy's arm. Just so we remember what's going on. Alright. That's all the opening we need.
So,
Now,
marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs.
shit, let me just check the options real quick then. No, not the credits, the options. Really? Did the game just turn off subtitles? Controls, sound. This is awkward. I don't see any for subtitles. Oh well, we'll just stay quiet for a second. Listen to Sidorovich here talk.
You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this Strelok guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your reasons. What are you standing there for? Come closer.
So that's all the opening we get. We are this amnesiac dude in Chernobyl who, because of the mark on his arm, is only known as the Marked One. We have a fancy PDA which says that we should kill someone called Strelok. And this guy is just like, well, whatever, we can do whatever you want. So let's try and talk into him for a bit more. Also, immediately the best song in the game is playing on the radio. The song Dirge for the Planet by S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I recommend you guys look it up. It's really good.
The choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight away.
I don't remember how thick the tutorial in this game was, but for you guys at home, let's listen to it anyway. I can't really remember. I didn't remember, it was a bit obnoxious. We might go skip through it fast, but, you know. Treat me like a rookie. I don't remember shit. Also, we can see we already have a trade button here, which kind of just interrupts dialogue, but we don't have any trade right now. We just woke up on his table, amnesiac and stuff.
This is your personal PDA. This useful device will help you survive in the zone. And if you do die, others will know where and how. Just kidding. Here, let me remind you how to use it.
Alright, so,
Your
yeah.
tasks can be found in the first section of the... Most tasks have buttons, which allow you to access additional information on the task.
Okay, we'll just let Sidorovich talk for a while.
Each new task is automatically shown on your minimap. Moving on. The second section on the PDA is the map. Buttons above the map allow you to zoom in and out. You can also center the map on yourself, and I'm sure you'll work it out. It's not very complicated. The PDA also has a contact section. The contact section contains a list of stalkers within 50 meters of you. You can see a brief description, rank, group allegiance, and probable attitude towards you here. Remember that while you're neutral, the way other stalkers feel towards you depends on you alone. Note how someone's attitude towards you changes when you help them.
Yeah, good. Okay, so we got a little call list on our personal
Be careful if enemies
media
are
device.
around. They're marked red on the visor. Friends are green and neutrals are yellow. Oh, and PDAs of dead stalkers are gray. Helps if you're into looting corpses. What else?
And you might wonder,
there's a diary too.
what about people with no PDAs? Well, as it turns out, everyone in the zone has a PDA, confusingly enough.
What is there to say about it? All the information you need is noted in your journal. And news too. Even what I am telling you right now can be found in this section. Then there's a rating section. You can see the top 20 stalkers I know. I refresh this info from time to time to keep up the competitive spirit. Maybe you'll be at the top of this list someday.
Mishka Reactor
Your
apparently
own
is the
achievements are noted in the stats section.
celebrity of this world. Also, I like Oleg Boss. That's a cool name.
It's
I want to
pretty
meet
much
this guy.
self-explanatory. And then we have the encyclopedia. It contains information about the zone and survival advice which you find or are given by other stalkers. That's basically it, I think. Oh, one more thing. Your PDA model has a wide-frequency radio wave scanner with an inbuilt decoder. Its radius of operation is about 400 meters, so you can even enter sub-military comms. Mine has a working radius of 30 kilometers, so I can always get in touch with you.
How convenient.
Tasks and the latest news. Initially, I'll give you advice, too. So, is everything clear? Or should I repeat?
No, that was good, dude. That's perfect.
Got a job for you, Marked One. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
Go on! Oh, that's all for now. Bring me the flash drive, and we'll consider the fact that you've partially paid me for saving you. Okay, I'll try. Cool. Great, thanks, Sidorovich. Now, where did I activate the PDA? There we go, we can press M to get the map. So yeah, kind of short. We have a lovely little pocket computer, which for some reason everyone in the zone has one of these, where we can see our tasks our main quest for the game is going to be to try to kill Strelok. Simply because, for whatever reason, that's what we woke up with. Came to in the den of some dude, can't remember anything, just have a PDA on me with a picture of some other dude. Man, we're all dudes, she's a dude, he's a dude, we're all dudes. There's just one message in the PDA, kill the dude. Sorry, kill Strelok. And here's a picture of, well, I guess that's the guy we're after then. Alright then. For now, we have the first main quest is just to do this job for Sidorovich, which is talk to Wolf, meet with Wolf's people, kill the bandits at the car park, get the flash drive from Nimble, take the flash drive to the trader. Oh, that's right, we get the freaking... get the bandit throwdown mission right away, of course. My guys were coming back from an assignment and disappeared. One of them, called Nimble, was bringing me some info. They all disappeared really close by, because they missed the bridge. Don't know what to think. Anyway, find Nimble, dead or alive, just as long as he has the flash drive. Bring it to me. Nimble was one of Wolf's men, and the Wolf is here in the camp. Ask him, he probably knows something. He'll help you with weapons and gear. Great. Also, we've got the map. We are in the cordon right now, which we can zoom out to the world map. Well, world map, it's the map of the zone. Cordon is way here on the south, it's right near the military checkpoint, and we can sort of move. You can already see that next areas coming up in the game are... It almost looks like the map of Doom now that I look at it. All these little blots of areas. Bar, Wild Territory, Army Warehouses, Red Forest. There's the city of Pripyat, as made more famous by Call of Duty, to be honest. And there finally is the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Ultimately, we're going to be going up there. For now, obviously, we're going to start at the very beginning. Of course we do. Let's see, and well, I'm gonna not read this right now, it's gonna take too long, but yes, we are the guy who woke up among the death truck. We're supposed to be a corpse, but here we are, awoken, and we don't know what to do right now. Everyone's just calling us the Marked One Sidorovich. Told us to find that Nimble guy, and also, I guess we got nothing better to do than find this Strelok dude. Maybe we can ask him what's going on before we kill him. And here's, again, contacts. Here's the guys in a 50-meter radius. Seems everyone's a rookie around here, except for Wolf here, I guess, is the sort of chaperone for the newbies here, as well as Sidorovich, but he's a trader, so he doesn't really count that much. And, of course, if we want to marvel at the top 20 guys, top 19 actually, that's kind of weird. Top 20 guys of the zone. Mishka Reactor is apparently the coolest dude at almost 1,000 points. I don't know how Boris scores these people, but there you go. So there's two Grishkos right next to each other. Alright, they must have a huge competition going on. Who is the better Grishko? And here we are, the Marked One. Duh. Right down here at number 578. So there's 578 stalkers ahead of us. The cool thing is that these people on this list are actual NPCs in the game. At least some of them are. I'm actually gonna go and say all of them are. I'm gonna stake my hat on that, because I remember when I first played this game 10 years ago, I remember finally encountering the dude who was number 1. They random generate the name, so it wasn't Mishka Reactor when I first played this game, but or Yashka Mayhem. But it was actually an expert loner neutral guy back then too, with a scary gas mask suit. So we might keep our eyes open for old Mishka Reactor. He might actually show up in our adventures. Well, wouldn't that be great, meeting a real celebrity, one of the top 20 people of the zone. And here's the Marked One, our stats, and here's an encyclopedia. About the encyclopedia. This is the encyclopedia. As I progress, information about the world around me will be added here, sorted by topic. Groovy. Let's check. We also have an inventory here, and one thing added by the mod, which the original game did not have, is the sleeping bag. So you can double click on it, and a pop-up window will appear, and you can select how many hours you sleep. So if you don't wanna hang out at nighttime or whatever. And also, be sure to eat and find a safe place to sleep in. There's some survival mechanics in this game, so you have to worry about that as well. But yeah, that's kind of actually funny that the original game does not have any sort of, like, waiting system, so you can't sleep or anything. They added into this game. It's funny, we don't start with the jacket we had in the game's opening cutscene, the second tier of armor. We started with the very basic rookie armor. Maybe they stole that armor off us and clothed us in this because they're like, you are a useless amnesiac rookie guy. You wear rookie clothes. Enjoy. You can also see how good our resistance for various damage types is. Bulletproof cap's the one we're gonna want to get really high. Just saying it. The other ones aren't super important. We also see how many rubles we have on us, our cash. We've got 40 rubles to our name right now. Ooh, and we can search this box, but there's nothing in there. Great. And also, apparently loot Sidorovich's. He's super fine with it. Something's wrong with the graphics there. He looks weird. His eyes. Oh well. If we had a gun, we could not pull it here because Sidorovich is a plot-critical NPC, which means when we come down to his bunker, our weapons are disabled for that time. Of course, we don't even have a gun right now.
Stalker.
Yeah, you too, Sidorovich. Now, you might notice, again, some of you might be wondering, what is going on? Why are there people dressed up in weird survival fantasy kits hanging out in Chernobyl? And again, that's, like I was saying, the game doesn't really give the groundwork for the plot super well. I think we might get an encyclopedia entry eventually which explains the history of the zone. But here's the short version. So you all know, you guys back home, you know that in, I think 86, was it? Or 87? I might be wrong. I'm sorry, I should remember this. But in 86 or 87, the accident happened in Chernobyl in Ukraine. It was a terrible disaster. People had to be evacuated. A 30-kilometer radius zone of exclusion had to be built around the nuclear power plant. Well, in this alternate timeline, in the 2000s, the aughts, a second accident happened, some sort of weird explosion in the power plant. And the results of that are that some sort of weird supernatural phenomena starts happening, so-called anomalies. Well, not supernatural, but unexplained by modern science. Anomalies start happening in the zone. Weird stuff. Mutants appear. Just weird environmental effects appear. All sort of crazy stuff. And weird artifacts start appearing, like little items that have strange properties that defy the modern laws of physics. So a bunch of treasure hunters move into this place, past the Ukrainian military's guard, and start just living here, hanging out and looting treasures and selling them out to the outside world. And that's the situation we're in right now. Now, what they also don't tell you is the legend of the zone is... Let's look at the map again. The legend of the zone, which everyone knows is, or everyone knows the legend, is that there is supposedly the source of the accident, the second accident in the power plant, is a machine which can grant wishes. That's right, the ultimate treasure is the Wish Granter, a machine inside the power plant which will grant anyone's wishes who comes there. Which sounds too good to be true, yeah? Well, the problem is that there is a field roughly reaching down here to the Red Forest called the Brain Scorcher, which melts the brains of anyone who tries to approach the power plant. Another one of the weird supernatural effects, you know. A Brain Scorcher, a field which melts your brain and kind of turns you into a zombie dude. Well, sometimes it kills you, sometimes it leaves you as a Walking Dead, crazy, shambling zombie, whatever, dude. So obviously, the greatest treasure, the pipe dream, is to find a way to get past the Brain Scorcher and get to the Wish Granter, but no one's been able to pull that off so far. Yeah. And those death trucks that we saw where the Mark I woke up in, those are like, no one knows where they come from or why, because zombies are driving them, but they come from the power plant carrying corpses, but they're a complete mystery to the people around here. Okay, I think that's all the briefing you guys at home need to understand what the situation of the game is right now. Like I said, I think they might have gone through some of that later on. Here we go, we can jump with the Valley, which is Finnish for space. Yeah, like I said, I think they might explain some of that plot later on, but just in case I explain the situation right now so you guys can understand what we are doing. Oh boy, we can run X to run faster. Cool. But we see we have a stamina gauge. Wait, do we have a stamina gauge? I don't see a stamina gauge anywhere. Never mind then. Guess we don't. Hi there, buddy. Oops, that's where's the binoculars? Just put that away. We can press 5 to get the binoculars. We can press 5 again to put the weapon away. Also for whatever weapon we have selected. Who are you here now? Vitalik Grad. Our boss here wanted to see you. But that doesn't make you a welcomed guest. Keep moving. Well, everyone has a "Can you tell me something interesting" button. All the like non-plot NPCs. We can press that and have a get random facts about the zone from them. We can just talk to them. Let's head to camp. I'm sure you'll get your fill of the local rumors there. Everybody who's new to the zone, the rookies like you, usually drops by to pick up some pointers or rest for a while. There are soldiers posted just down the road. Don't be too afraid of them, but don't give them any shit either. They will waste you and not think twice about it. Here by the trader, well, the retailer of the local merchandise, there's a nice calm little place where you can hang out. Alright, cool. I'll see you. So he's a bit surly. He's neutral, so he's not trying to kill me, but he is a bit surly for me. And as you can see, we can try to improve people's attitudes while we hang out here. Alright, see you around, Vitalik.
Come over here, we need to talk.
Oh, you over there. You must be Wolf, yeah? Also, here is the favorite pastime of everyone who lives in the zone. Playing the guitar. One of those magical things about zone is... Hey, can I have this? You don't mind me taking the energy drink? Alright, cool, thanks. One of the magical things about the zone is that everyone has guitars in this world. Everyone can just sit down and jam. Except poor Marked One apparently doesn't. Now, I'm just really quickly checking my key binding so I don't accidentally hit a stupid button. I want to see what my quick save button is, because very soon we might have some action, you know. This game kind of thrusts you into the action, you know. Save game. F6 is save game, this one. Cool. And F-save is the quick load. Well, there's no really point speaking with the randos, actually, if we're perfectly honest. We just go talk to the plot guy, who is Wolf. Hi, why are you here? Hi, I need to see Nimble. Do you know where I can find him? Nimble got a raw deal. His group was attacked by some bandits a little ways from here. All he could do was send me an SOS message. Looks like his pals bit it. My guides told me these bastards are now at the old car park, the one across the road. You don't rescue your own people from prison? Not what I would call friendly. Or is it that you're just too weak and that's cut off because I assume he just punches me? No, it's just because the game kind of rendered the text badly. I'd break your fucking nose for that, but what's the use? It's not that simple. I got too few people, and even those I got are mostly rookies. I can't take that risk. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all the stalkers out there. And what about yourself? If you aren't too scared, I won't let my pride make me say no to a helping hand. So, will you help me deal with these thugs? Think I could do it alone? Nah, you stand no chance on your own. My scouts are good soldiers, and right now they're right behind those freaks. Together you can make a run for it. What do you think? You got the balls? Shit, I'll try. So this is like kind of on the nose, because like I said, this is a very difficult game, so I guess the game is like, you better be careful, dude. This is not an easy game, so if the game gives you an offer of allies, not a bad idea. Let's do it. I'll try.
Guys, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary. Over.
Alright. Cool. Did I get... Oh, now we have guns suddenly. Good. We got a Makarov, the most widespread pistol in the zone, a shitty Soviet pistol, and we got some 9x18mm rounds for the Makarov. You can see what ammo it uses. We'll talk more about ammo when we get more weapons in this game, but for now we're sticking with just the Makarov. Alright, Wolf, I'll see what I can do about your bandit problem. Yeah, this game already, I mean, we're already in the wild here. It's not a, like, confined space like Metro. Also, this game is not as, like, I don't know, plot heavy. It's not as linear, obviously, as Metro. So there's a bit more of this open world adventure. It was supposed to, I think, originally be completely open world, but that was yet another one of the many compromises they had to do in making this game. We should zoom in where we are. Have a look on the map. We just cross this, follow this road to this bridge, then head east, and we'll meet up with Wolf Scouts. Like a good plan. One of the many compromises they had to do in finally getting this game out was, unfortunately, they had to make it so it's not entirely open world. You do kind of phase through with the different areas, but the areas themselves are very open, so it's kind of okay. Hey, what's going on around here? What is that noise? Oh my god! A hind-D! What's a Russian gunship doing in... Oh yeah, we're in Ukraine. Of course there's a Russian gunship in Ukraine. Oh. Actually, I don't know if that's a hind-D. No, yes, it's a hind-D. I saw those things on its back. Shit. The military. In fact, if we look, I think this a ways. I can't quite see it from here, but the military checkpoint is to the south. The front door to the military, the zone of exclusion, really. Ooh, first aid kit. I will take that. And here's a body. What have we got here? Nothing on Venyaleshi. So we see the information from his PDA, basically. Let me just really quickly check again. Oh, we got training. We got all this. Alright, good. Alright, that's a bug. One of the many bugs in this game. It keeps showing these as new notes, these diaries, anytime something new happens. A bit awkward. Oops, that's my knife. We all have a free knife in this game, as you can see. And you can just press 2 again to put it away. Oh, fuck! The pain is too much!
I can't crawl that far.
Dying! You alive? I'm okay.
Help me, brother.
Bleeding like a stuck pig, though.
I can't reach it.
Give me a med kit, will ya? Well, we just found a med kit. We could really use that med kit, but let's...
Take the med kit.
Let's try and make some friends in the zone, so... Here you go, dude.
You're okay, you know that?
Now you can see the text is green, the reticule is green, and his blip on the radar is green, so now he's friendly to us. Thanks, friend. A little longer and I owe you one. Also, it says friend over here. What the hell happened? We were coming back from a scouting raid, came across some gangsters. One of our guys got killed right there. They grabbed Nimble because he made up a nice story about a cache full of artifacts. I played dead and saved my ass. Well, I need to see Nimble. I'm going after him. Wanna keep me company? Oh man. Right now I couldn't punch my way out of a wet paper bag. I gotta get some of my strength back and return to the camp. I'll let the people know how much you helped me. Thanks again. Okay, you do that. Get well.